FinallyRJ is on the Yoshi, UchieGoochie on the Captain Falcon, the fist bump is on. I believe we're starting at Pokemon Stadium 2, and we will be underway. One, go!
Gotta love it. And yeah, I do love RJ is like a brother to me, really is. Just the guy who runs collisions, an absolute homie. But one, I gotta, at the very least, I can't cheer against the Falcon, I don't think. And certainly not picking objectively the best Falcon skin in the game. Don't even come at me. But either way, it's RJ kind of giving the business right now. Relatively even proceedings to start things off here for the for this Yoshi.
Yeah, other than like RJ connecting on his stray hits during the scrap fest of finding the neutral hit, you know, it's just RJ's capitalizing on these hits, like, especially like that. He just gets into the back here. I don't. Oh yeah, UchieGoochie. Oh, he saved the jump earlier. He tries to get the Raptor boost to get the spike hitbox, but something just can't touch the shield on Yoshi's egg.
That is one of my worst habits as a Falcon, is I just try to go for those. What if I mixed in a Raptor boost? What would happen? What happens is you're committed to that movement for about the next 2 seconds of your life, and there's not a lot you can do about that. And it winds up getting you in positions like being off stage and disadvantage after having taken triple digits worth of harm, and eventually losing that stock because you just don't have enough on the recovery.
Guys going a down air knee, but somehow the knee never found its leeway to finally RJ, and the down air started to start connecting for this Yoshi here. RJ out to a fantastic start, and I actually want to go back to the Raptor boost thing because it is really a committal option as you are in the air, because if you don't get a hit, you're in free fall.
Yeah, UchieGoochie going real close up to the ledge. I get it, maybe trying to fish for the up tilt spike hitbox, but UchieGoochie not really catching on to the movement and disadvantage of this Yoshi. Down smash, second hit is eventually going to connect, but that is it's a lot of ground that you got to make up, and you're not going to do it through the air. Yoshi, one of the more aerially adept characters in the game. You got a multi-hit 30% damage move on this dinosaur, and that's the worst aerial supernova.
I don't know about the worst aerial, because Yoshi's aerials are all very fantastic, other than like maybe down there if you don't connect properly. Yeah. But speaking of aerials, that's his best aerial in my opinion. The up air going to take UchieGoochie stock down to 1, and I actually did love UchieGoochie's combo routes and ending on that Raptor dive, because he's clawing back into this game whether we all like it or not.
Hang on a second. Went for it all on the Falcon kick, finds it again with the second, but
and the up smash connects.
Okay, beautifully caught. The ending of the jump eventually falling into the claws of that up smash. And here we are, last stock, but UchieGoochie again getting caught out a little bit with these committal options. Sometimes you hit it with the Raptor boost. I kind of wonder if that's going to be a little bit of... Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, you get caught once, you start feeling yourself, and all of a sudden RJ is carrying you across the stage and spiking you with that big old head of his. And I will say, for the record, I'm talking about Yoshi there.
Yeah, Yoshi, I mean, is it really his head or is it more of his nose? Let's be real.
I mean, the nose is on the head, let's be real. But yeah, it really is kind of like a bowling ball, isn't it? And that's why it has such reach. You know, you got RJ just laughing about it.
Yeah, and
you love it. You love it when the main man is having fun.
Yeah, fun is the most things that a person can have in this game, where it's kind of difficult for most people to do so. You know, sometimes in majors, Twitch chats are never going to be the most friendly people to be around here. But speaking back to this game, UchieGoochie counterpicking RJ to FD, and I don't know too much about Captain Falcon in Final Destination, but so far it looks to be an even set.
Well, let's think about it from a theoretical point of view, right? Like, Yoshi doesn't really have a quote-unquote bad stage in the competitive rule set. It has stages that you perhaps prefer, but none that are necessarily bad. Falcon kind of the same way, except you obviously don't want to be under anyone in any sort of circumstance, so a lack of platforms probably helps. And also being able to catch out recoveries with your excellent ground speed. Let's face it, Captain Falcon, one of the faster characters in the game, hardly needs the Blue Falcon to be able to catch up with any of these characters. But you're also having to deal with the fact that you pretty much have to buy an engagement ring for whatever dash that you input. B, the fact that
Oh,
Yoshi
wow,
is so
Raptor dive.
reactable that you're getting nared pretty consistently. So you have to be adept off the stage, which UchieGoochie is proving to be.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a questionable Falcon kick there. And okay, yeah, I'm starting to notice a little habit from UchieGoochie. He loves to go for the jump Falcon kick on the ledge. Tries to go for the neutral get up there, but caught by the back air of RJ. And I'm actually liking the fact that UchieGoochie's capitalizing on his combo conversions. Because so far his set, it's like whoever has the advantage state and can better connect their combos or their finishers has been able to get the lead here. As we're continuing to scrap, RJ tries to do something with these aerials. Only gets him up to 87, but at a decent position.
Yeah, UchieGoochie, I gotta say, is hitting these nairs pretty well, all things considered, because these are not the standard get off me nairs, right? These are actual concentrated offensive measures where you're trying to hit it with a little janky hitbox midair. But again, maybe just a little too soon on some of these reactions, going for things a little too fast, like missing on the grabs while RJ is still in.
Oh, okay, that
like,
was daring.
rollback.
That was a daring performance at work.
Hey, that's the thing. UchieGoochie having to rely a little bit. UchieGoochie relying on those individual options, but again, the straight hit KO power of UchieGoochie on this Falcon, it's a sight to behold. Captain Falcon's a powerhouse.
And there's the Yoshi Bomber off the egg lay for RJ, and we are one stock apiece. UchieGoochie needs to do something to force the game 3. RJ needs this one to close it out.
And I mean, what do you think that's going to be? Because RJ is more than happy to just let UchieGoochie walk his way right into.
Oh my goodness!
Into whatever, but
UchieGoochie, and there's a down air for the spike, and that's
down air. UchieGoochie catching him right off the ledge. I mean, that big old head, it gives you a big old hitbox, and UchieGoochie takes full advantage, walks off, and gives him the stomp.
And perhaps we're giving UchieGoochie enough credit. You know, he was finding those straight hits, as we're going to see in his first replay. Yeah, he's just looking for those raptor dice on the ledge because at that high percent, it is a pretty good move to go for, especially going at a high pace. But see here, RJ. Oh, he actually got caught by that down to as he was passively throwing those eggs towards UchieGoochie, and eventually he was caught out. And here we are for game 3, and RJ taking it back to PS2.
And you're seeing now the dangers of trying to recover slightly above ledge as Yoshi. That is going to deter RJ from doing much of anything at stage level, because you saw trying to air dodge back to the stage. UchieGoochie caught that out completely and was able to catch him with the dare, which secured the game 2 victory. And now on game 3, Pokemon Stadium 2. I feel like this is what RJ wants. If you're not going to get the exact thing, the exact stage, excuse me, then you might as well have something with platforms, even if it gives you just a little bit of stage room to have to negotiate.
So far, RJ has been liking this turnout as, it goes for a little bit of a high forward air, nowhere to be sight. Back air going to send UchieGoochie off stage once again. Raptor dice back onto the stage. Gets a neutral get up. Goes power to Falcon kick, but it goes straight through a shield. And here we go with another combo starter with that Raptor boost. And once again, we're neutral.
Okay, catching these landings, being a little bit smarter about how to employ these side Bs now. Just it's a punish option for a really obvious jump landing. And UchieGoochie not relying on it so much as a movement option now. So you're seeing it improve ever so slightly. However, that nair, it is powerful. It comes out at frame 3, and it gets the KO for RJ. Finally.
Yeah, you were looking at UchieGoochie going for the landing read that up smash. Just does not find it at all. And he's got to find a way to get the stock somehow. So far, he's trying to read movement from RJ, which he's not biting under.
I mean, RJ is doing a lot of jumps, and UchieGoochie needs to figure out an anti-air option and fast, because this is a Falcon that likes to fight on level ground. If you want to go ahead and try to box with Falcon, chances are you could very well lose. But RJ taking the fight to the skies, letting UchieGoochie try to get up to where he is comfortable. And thing is, UchieGoochie is more than happy to let RJ play passively like he was trying to do in game number 2, because it doesn't seem to be working out all that well, as the back throw will eventually connect for UchieGoochie's first stock.
Let's see if UchieGoochie can get some combo starters going. He does have several good hits going, but one miss and the combo's just over, and RJ might have a chance to take the stock here. Ooh, I mean, did the egg lay work the first 2 times already? Why not go for a third? Sadly, the third one did not work. Oh, here we go.
Again, catching these jumps out relatively well. UchieGoochie has learned the lesson, but again, you have to be able to negotiate that back air. It has just enough range to make itself annoying for this Douglas J. Falcon here. And the up smash is going to be shielded. It's followed up by the Yoshi bomb. That's pretty much the RJ special. He's been doing that for years, Supernova.
I could imagine so, based on the way that the match has been going. See a Raptor dive here. Yep, and RJ smartly goes so high to make sure the Raptor dive doesn't catch him on the ledge for a third time this set. Now we're once again UchieGoochie is down to his last stock in this winner side bracket potentially, and RJ in perfect control. But if you have stage control as UchieGoochie, you will find the stock eventually, and the sour down air are gonna find it.
Yeah, the sliding off of the ledge, and UchieGoochie and RJ 1 stock each. One is a little bit closer to death than the other. The Nair going to take him off stage. Ooh. And looking for the down smash, but UchieGoochie wisely drifting out of the range. And here we go. UchieGoochie piling on the offense. 50, 60 percentage points worth of damage before the Nair finally connects.
Oh,
and it's going to be the fair that winds up taking UchieGoochie off the stage. RJ, you better believe it's my tournament for a reason, buddy. He'll move on to winner's side round 2.
Yeah, that's probably the worst time to not go for the ledge snap on UchieGoochie's side, because as soon as he went on the stage, I was like, oh, wait a minute, he's probably going to get hit by something at forward air. What ended the stock game 1 ends the set game 3.
You gotta love what you were seeing from UchieGoochie. This is a player that has improved significantly, even over the course of this set. I mean, we saw in game number 2 some of the stocks that he was able to take, to the way that he was able to win advantage to begin with. Like, you like to see, generally speaking, those Falcons go for the Raptor dive out of shield, but he's willing to get that stuff off of just right out of the air. The command grab, go for it. It's your best option. You might as well use it to take the stock. And it's unfortunate that it took so long for UchieGoochie to find that second stock, because I feel like he was going a long way to evening that thing up.
Yeah, you can see he was taking advantage of Falcon's offensive movement, but like, again, maybe he got that stock a little late, because right there he just missed the ledge entirely. Maybe he was trying to read FinallyRJ just going too deep into the ledge and catching it with the Raptor dive. Unfortunately, once again, did not bite the bullet.
And you also see one of the shortcomings of Falcon because after that, you're absolutely right. Missing the ledge is a killer in that situation. But you see the shortcoming where when you're in that dash, you're in it for a really long time.